And welcome to Thoroughbred Action here at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you as we wrap up another 5-day race week. 10 of them on tap for you. The featured 9th, an optional claimer. They're going to go quick, sprinting on a firm turf course. And, of course, the big news, $500,000 in the gross jackpot Rainbow Six kicking off in race 5. We'll go upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
It's a beautiful day with temperatures in the upper 70s. The main track is fast, the Tapeta track is always fast, and the turf course is firm. First race, first half of the early daily double, the starting leg of the 50-cent early pick 5. We're on the turf at 1 1/8 miles. There are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream. Nice start and a clean one at that for the big favorite Root Cause, who's looking for some forward position up on the outside. What's Good is up to challenge and splitting horses into the top flight. That's Cheryl's Delight. Cheryl's Delight goes after What's Good. That's quite all right with Irad Ortiz Jr. He'll sit third with Root Cause. From fourth, it's Settling Storm. Then it's back to the rail and Kaylee's Pride ahead of Nona's Tiramisu. Tower Red is second last, and Strategize is the early trailer as they chase the speed of Cheryl's Delight. Cheryl's Delight outside of What's Good. They continue to spar. The opening quarter was quick with the big favorite Root Cause in third. First-timer Settling Storm is in the two-path fourth on a hold from Gaffleon. Then Kaylee's Pride, who's at the rail. Nona's Tiramisu is about 5 or 6 lengths off the speed ahead of Towerette and 2.5 to Strategized. They move down the backstretch now. Less than 6 furlongs to go. And here comes Rosario on Towerette. He's down inside here, and he's in very tight. Shuffles back Kaylee's Pride and Towerette. Going to try to make things difficult, tactically speaking, on Root Cause, who's going to have to figure out how to hold her spot. 48-1 for the opening half mile. What's Good has the lead. Cheryl's Delight is there second. Towerette with a blitz down the backstretch is now taken third. And indeed, Root Cause got shuffled back in that exchange. She's in between horses with Settling Storm out 3 wide. Then Nona's Tiramisu out wide, Strategized. Now the trailer is Kaylee's Pride as they round the far turn. Looks like Root Cause will have an option to wheel to the far outside if she'd like as they run to the top of the stretch after 3 quarters in 13-4. Indeed, Irad's on the go with the big favorite Root Cause. She had roughed up in the mid-race part of things, but now she's in high gear trying to track down What's Good. 1/8 of a mile to go, and Root Cause is just going too well, and she'll take over at 1-5 and wish this field a pleasant Sunday good afternoon. Root Cause, easily. Second is Settling Storm. Towerette wins the show photo over What's Good. Then it was Kaylee's Pride. 149 flat. And they're off. Good start inside for Black Ice. Upstreet has a bit of speed, and Quick Style's not far away. Up in the center, Subtle Senorita and Dixie Groove looking for forward position. Even Mutola emerges as a pace contender as they run out of the chute. It's Black Ice, Mutola, and Upstreet, 3 in line as they exit the chute. Good trip behind the speed, fourth for Subtle Senorita. She's 1.5 lengths in front of Dixie Groove. Then Quick Style, Gratia, and Sprint Breaker are at the back. The quarter time was pretty quick here, 23-4. Down the backstretch they go. It's Black Ice in front. Up on the outside, it's Upstreet in second. Angling inside, Mutola is now third. A gap of 4 to Subtle Senorita, who's way out the center, working another 3 ahead of Dixie Groove. They're strung out here. Quick Style is next, then Gratia and Sprint Breaker. The opening half mile in the books. The half mile posted in 47 seconds flat as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Black Ice has been challenged throughout by Upstreet, who's within a next second. These top 2 have 6 on Mutola, who's now third, 3 better than Subtle Senorita. She's had a pace to chase, but she's still better than 10 lengths off the lead with 5/16 remaining. Upstreet now challenging Black Ice for the lead. Mutola is next. Subtle Senorita is from her. Then to the outside, it's Dixie Groove. From the inside, it's Quick Style, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's now Upstreet who's a clear leader, and she threatens to get away. Off the turn in the stretch drive, and Upstreet is 2-1 and moving clear. Black Ice is going to try to hold on to second. The battle strictly for minor placings. It's all up street. Up street for trainer Dave Fawkes and jockey Tyler Gaffleone, geared down and posing for the picture. Black Ice a clear second. The good battles for third. Photo goes, it's actually too tight to call. It was Quick Style and a photo with Dixie Groove for third. Fifth for the High Five, Subtle Senorita in 140 and 2. And they're off. Good start from between horses for Neophyte, ridden for the lead, Gone Nuts. Up on the outside, here's Ticento moving up. Just above, gets away behind the speed with Neophyte and Countdown. Then back to Harry's on the Beach, and Flatter Me is the early trailer as they make their way to the half-mile point. Ticento and Julien Leparoux cross over to lead by 2 over Gone Nuts in second. Cheers for Kitten now third. Up to the outside, Countdown is there fourth. Neophyte ridden into fifth. Then just above, and Harry's on the Beach. Flatter Me's at the back. They make their way to the final 3 furlongs of the contest. Ticento leads 3 parts of a length. Jose Ortiz and Gone Nuts poised to strike now second. From the outside, that's Countdown third. Held up in traffic, Cheers for Kitten. Neophyte is next. Harry's on the Beach looks to get out from behind the heels of Cheers for Kitten as they straighten for home. Gone Nuts has the lead as they straighten for the drive. Neophyte starts to gain ground second from dead last. Flatter Me is rolling home. Final 16th of a mile. Here comes Neophyte surging forward to get Gone Nuts. He'll have to hold off Flatter Me surging at Neophyte. Neophyte hangs on to win it. Flatter Me was second. Gone Nuts ran third. Close after that in 103 and 4. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Lead Performer, ridden hard for the early lead. Bestseller, speeding through at the inside and going right with her. Away in third is Always Royal. Another Day Gone By, passed outside by Final Episode. Irony saves ground toward the rail ahead of Major Price and Zosterop. The early trailer, Great Analogy. And the run around the first turn, Lead Performer has the lead. Bestseller is off the inside and moving to challenge from second. And Always Royal runs into third. She's well in hand. Final Episode is on the outside. Irony's toward the rail. Then Another Day Gone By. It's a length and a half to Zosterop, sequestered inside Major Price, and 4 to the trailer, Great Analogy. The opening quarter was pretty quick here, 23 and 3. There's less than 5 furlongs to run in the race. The leader is Bestseller outside of Lead Performer. They continue to joust for the early advantage. Good trip here for Always Royal. Gaffleone waiting in the wings third. Irony moving up toward the inside. Then it's Another Day Gone By. Major Price is at the rail for Jose Ortiz ahead of Zosterop in Final Episode. And still at the back is Great Analogy. They went 47 and 3 for a legitimate half mile, and they round the far turn. Bestseller now takes over a clear lead. From the outside, it's Always Royal. Far outside, Another Day Gone By. In between horses, Major Price. Zosterop is underway. Blue Cap looking for racing room. Irony driven at the rail. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Bestseller has the lead. From the inside, Major Price. From the outside, Always Royal. Wide on the course, Another Day Gone By. From between horses and Zosterop. Now there's an eighth of a mile to go. They're swarming in. Here comes Zosterop from between horses, Always Royal. Up on the inside, Major Price. Bestseller right there. 4 in line. Zosterop splitting horses. Bestseller is digging in, and Bestseller wins. Zosterop second, Always Royal third, then Major Price and Another Day Gone By. in 141 and 3. And they're off. Good start for Side Eye, a better start for Portofino. Monet Never is offensive-minded. Away in the top flight, King of Mischief comes away racing in fourth. Splitting horses in Jamestown looking for some forward position as they race to the half-mile point. Monet Never doing battle with an improving Portofino. Their heads apart. Eternal Bliss now third. Up from the outside, it's Side Eye, saving ground at the inside, and King of Mischief. Lawful's in traffic, not as much traffic as Jamestown. Jamestown really had to check, but he's now only 4 lengths behind while trying to improve. A gap of 3 to Little Skippy, then it's Dolos. 3 back to Macklin as they run to the top of the stretch. Side Eye, Yellow Cap, 3 wide and on the go now. From the inside, it's a Portofino. From between horses, Eternal Bliss. Jamestown wides up. On the inside, and Monet Never, there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Portofino! He still has the lead off cover. Monet Never tries to track him down. Late run from Jamestown and Lawful. Final 1/16 of a mile. Portofino has the lead. Monet Never is second. Up to third. And Lawful, Portofino in front. Portofino wins by a length and a half. Monet Never was second. Lawful ran third in 56 and 3. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. They're off and running. From between horses, Emirates Affair away quickly. Up on the outside, it's Awesome Appeal with speed. Down at the rail goes Short Circuit into the top flightish Current Situation. Machissima is away in good shape and angles over with Cosi for company on the outside. La Russia is next, then Silky Warrior and Thrilling Baby. Dancing with Daffodils out a bit deep, and widest of all is Red Wind as they chase the speed of Emirates Affair. Emirates Affair and Jesus Rios settle in up top. They lead a length and a half. Awesome Appeal is second. Current Situation is now third. Leonel Reyes has Short Circuit fourth in the black colors and about 3 lengths behind. Machissima works between horses and Cosi is 3 wide. 4 wide is Red Wind. Then back at the rail, it's La Russia. Silky Warriors in the black in the 2-path for Gaffleon. 3 wide Dancing with Daffodils. And the trailer is Thrilling Baby. 24 and 2 for the opening quarter. They have half a mile to race. It's Emirates Affair who's been in front from the outset through a 49 and 1/2 mile. Racing second, that's Awesome Appeal. Current Situation is third. Locked in fourth is Short Circuit ahead of an improving Machissima. Out 3 wide goes Cosi. Still held up in traffic, Silky Warrior. She starts to pick a path, and she's going to follow Short Circuit. Moving on the outside in Red Wind. Then Dancing with Daffodils. Underway, Awesome Baby. La Russia is last, and they run to the top of the stretch. Here's Current Situation to have a crack at Emirates Affair. Looking for room, Short Circuit. Off cover, Machissima. Silky Warrior continues to plot a move. She's now angled to the clear with a 1/4 of a mile remaining. Current Situation rising forward, taken on now by Short Circuit toward the inside and Emirates Affair, down the center and Thrilling Baby. Final eighth of a mile, Current Situation overhauled by Short Circuit, who takes the lead when it matters, and Short Circuit wins. Second was Current Situation, and third was Thrilling Baby in 1:41 and 4. And they're up. Inside, Invective was away cleanly, splitting horses and on to challenge is Chapaloo, and Chapaloo's going to land the advantage for Zayas in the run to the first turn. From the outside, Indy Lion won't let him get far, and Uno Tiger is away third. At the rail, Invective is now fourth from Magical Marriage and Grape Nuts Warrior. Second last is Steak and Cheese. The early trailer is Windoro. The early leader is Chapaloo at 8-1 on top of length and a half. Indy Lion second. Uno Tiger is at the rail in third from a hard-held Magical Marriage, who's now fourth. Fifth at the rail is Invective ahead of Grape Nuts Warrior. That's the favorite. Pink Cap about 5 lengths behind. Steak and Cheese is at his inside, and the trailer is Windoro. 24-2 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to go. Up front, the leader is Chapaloo, 3 parts of a length. Indy Lion is there second. Uno Tiger remains third. Magical Marriage is next. Then at the rail, Invective, followed by an unhurried Grape Nuts Warrior. Steak and Cheese lingers toward the back of the field, and still at the back is Windoro. 48-3 for the opening half mile as they round the forward turn. Chapaloo in a bid to make all has the lead by half a length. Indy Lion is second. Uno Tiger is third. Invective is fourth. Steak and Cheese begins to warm to the task. Grape Nuts Warrior needs to do a ton better than that as they race to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:12-1. Chapaloo turns first with the lead. From the outside, it's Indy Lion. Off cover, it's Steak and Cheese. Down the center, and Grape Nuts Warrior. Eighth of a mile to go. Chapaloo is in front. From the outside, Grape Nuts Warrior begins to finish up now. From between an Uno Tiger, here comes Grape Nuts Warrior surging. Grape Nuts Warrior. He needed to do a ton better off the corner, and he did just that as he wore down Indy Lion for the money in 1:35-3. And they're off. Picture perfect start. Best Defense, the race favorite, was away quickly and challenges Courageous Copper for the early lead. Midnight Getaway moving up on their outside. He's now third. Lacking room between horses was Bourbon Therapy as Gabe holds down the rail. Splitting horses in no deliberation. Midnight Getaway and DeColdest out wide. The early trailer, Nova Folha. Into the forward turn they go. Courageous Copper leads narrowly. Best Defense poised to strike, only a neck behind second. No Deliberation is now third, but he's driven two better than Midnight Getaway. DeColdest is out wide on the course, and Gabe is toward the rail. Looking to get into the clear is Bourbon Therapy, and Nova Folha starts to run home from the back as Best Defense has gone to the top. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Gaffleone shakes the reins at Best Defense. Courageous Copper up for a fight. These two kick on. No Deliberation and an upset threat. He's continuing his rally. There's an eighth of a mile to go. With the advantage, it's still Best Defense taken on now by No Deliberation. Best Defense, No Deliberation launching late. No Deliberation gets up. No Deliberation at a big price under Chantel Sullivan wore down Best Defense in 56-4. And they're off. Hope in him. He blitzes out of there and opens two in a hurry. From second, it's Unsociable, and up on the outside, Fredo. Splitting horses step forward. The early trailer is Axthelm. The early leader is Hope in him. Hope in him, sharp so far. He leads by two. On the outside, that's Fredo. Toward the inside, it's Unsociable. Unsociable's going after Hope in him early. From fourth and step forward, and Axthelm with pace ahead of him. He's last of all. Hope in him has all he wants inside from Unsociable. Unsociable's up on even terms. Hope in him is right alongside, and these two went 21 and 2 for the opening quarter. A gap of 5 to Fredo. So Hope in him's got his back against the wall now. He's not known for a stretch kick. He's known for an early blitz, and Unsociable has beat him to the punch. He's an eighth of a mile from home and a length on top. Hope in him tries to rally under pressure, and he's coming back a touch now. A gap of 4 to Axthelm. He's running home very well. Here comes Axthelm. He's flying on. Here's Axthelm in time. Zayas in victory formation the last few yards. They went too fast too soon, and Axthelm went last to first to win the Sunday feature, 55 and 2. And rudders away. Slow to break, Dream On Baby and West Coast Ride. Quick to start was Instinctual, who's headed off for the early lead. Night Ride moves to take him on second. Captain Jack is away in third. Up on the outside, Immense Faith is now fourth from the gray Powertrain. He's next toward the rail. And it's a length and a half to O'Connor Sunset. Down at the rail goes Dream On Baby. Mr. Rhodium is improving his position while wide on the course. The two at the back, West Coast Ride and Far From Home as they swing to the far turn. Instinctual narrowly. Night Ride right alongside in second. Looking for racing room is Powertrain. Getting started on his outside, Captain Jack. Mr. Rhodium is 3 wide for Paco. Kept company 4 wide by Immense Faith. Looking for room behind them is Dream On Baby. Then it's back to O'Connor Sunset as Night Ride now comes away with the lead. Powertrain looking to work to the heels of the leader. And here he comes from the back. O'Connor Sunset. Irad Ortiz Jr. wants to duck inside. Plenty of chances here with Captain Jack down the center for an upset possibility. Powertrain rallies to a narrow lead. Captain Jack runs at him on the outside. It's Captain Jack in front. Powertrain is second. Captain Jack, he's 35 to 1. Captain Jack driven out. Captain Jack wins for Jockey Noel Navas. He wins it by a neck in the end from Powertrain second, 111 and 3.
And that's a wrap on the 10-race Sunday card. We'll take a couple days off. We'll be back with you on Wednesday, the traditional 12:40 post. 8 races on tap in what is the penultimate week of racing at the championship meet.